Big news! Tottenham submit £37 million offer to sign exciting Brighton midfielder. Postecoglou wants to finalise the deal in the next few days. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham have reportedly submitted a sizable offer to sign a 20-year-old who has been a revelation in the Premier League this season. Facundo Buonanotte's loan move from Brighton to Leicester back in the summer went a bit under the radar as the youngster had not set the world alight at the Amex Stadium beforehand. However, the 20-year-old has been able to showcase his qualities at the King Power Stadium so far this season, having been a regular in the Foxes' starting 11, with 4 goals and 2 assists to his name in 16 Premier League outings so far. Fixtures have now also backed up Tottenham's interest in Buonanotte, revealing that the midfielder fits the profile of the kind of young talent that the North London club are trying to recruit. The youngster's creativity and versatility are thought to appeal to Ange Postecoglou's men, who reportedly see an attractive opportunity to close the signing. In fact, the outlet alleges that Spurs have now sent a £37 million offer to the Seagulls for the Argentine to demonstrate their serious interest in the player. The attacking midfielder's displays this season have not only seen him break into the Argentine national side, but have also reportedly piqued the interest of Tottenham, according to reports over recent months. However, the publication adds that the Lilywhites' bid may not be enough to convince the South Coast club to part ways with their talisman. There are a few reasons why this report makes sense. The first is the fact that Buonanotte is on loan at Leicester until the summer, but insiders say he may have a loan cancellation clause, sending Buonanotte straight to N17 later in January. Now or in the summer, the fact is that Tottenham's offer for the 20-year-old is on Brighton's table, and the deal could happen quickly. Alasdair Gold reveals what conditions have to be fulfilled for Tottenham to complete the signing of Jack Grealish in January. Tottenham prepared to offer Jack Grealish an exit route. Despite Manchester City's struggles this season, Grealish has largely been overlooked by Pep Guardiola, having started less than a third of the club's Premier League games and just half of their Champions League fixtures this season. It was reported a few days ago that City are ready to offload the 29-year-old in January if the Premier League champions can find suitable replacements. The report claims that both Tottenham and Newcastle are watching the situation with interest and would be ready to pounce if the Manchester club green-lighted a move for the experienced Englishman. Football London's Alasdair Gold has now confirmed that Tottenham are indeed exploring a loan move for Grealish in January. However, he explains that the attacking midfielder's £300,000 per week salary would be a big problem, and that Spurs will only do a deal if City are willing to cover a part of his wages. He adds that the Magpies have the same stance regarding the former Aston Villa man, as they would not be able to pay his entire salary. From City's perspective, there is not much incentive to loan out Grealish while continuing to cover a part of his wages. With Tottenham not being able to match the England international's salary, an option or an obligation to buy also appears unlikely to be attached to any loan deal. The only way this deal seems possible is if the experienced attacker decides to take a salary cut. Tottenham are seriously considering whether to attempt to win the race for Patrick Dorg, despite Hotspur Way recruitment chiefs facing significant competition for the Lecce star during the newly reopened winter transfer window, GiveMeSport sources have revealed. Tottenham upping the ante and making a move for Dorg in the coming weeks is one to watch, according to GiveMeSport sources, as Udogie moving onto the treatment table has underlined the need for Postecoglou to bolster his left-back options ahead of the transfer window slamming shut on February 3rd. Serie A outfit Lecce are in a strong negotiating position ahead of Spurs potentially testing their resolve as the Denmark international, who has been a key part of Marco Giampaolo's plans since his arrival in the dugout, still has 4.5 years remaining on a contract which allows him to pocket in the region of £10,000 per week. GiveMeSport sources have been informed that Dorgu is firmly on Tottenham's radar in the aftermath of Postecoglou, making his thoughts on upgrading the squad clear during discussions with influential figures behind the scenes. But there is an awareness that he is gaining admiring glances from elsewhere, and they could find themselves involved in a bidding war. The 20-year-old has shown his versatility throughout the campaign by featuring on each side of Lecce's backline and on both flanks, resulting in attracting widespread interest, while he has given Suter suitors' hope of striking a deal by refusing to rule out the possibility of embarking on a fresh challenge this month. Tottenham have been joined by Premier League rivals Manchester United, Liverpool and Chelsea in monitoring Dorg's situation, Give Me Sports sources recently revealed, while Napoli and AC Milan are contemplating whether to hand him an opportunity to move to one of his current employer's domestic counterparts. Spurs are showing an interest in signing Brighton and Hove Albion forward Evan Ferguson in the January transfer window, according to Team Talk. According to a report from Team Talk, Tottenham are one of the sides who are showing an interest in Brighton striker Evan Ferguson, who is available to leave the Seagulls on loan during the January transfer window. Ange Postecoglou is hoping to add another attacker to his forward line, bringing in a striker who can compete with Solanke. The report adds that Brighton once valued Ferguson at £100 million, but he's not lived up to that price tag so far this term. Ferguson is reportedly keen on a move to London and wants to play for a bigger club. It's not quite worked out for him with the Seagulls this season due to a lack of game time, but there's no guarantee he will start every week if he makes the move to Tottenham. The Republic of Ireland international, who has been described as a superstar, attracted plenty of hype after bursting onto the scene with Brighton in his first season. Injuries have halted his progress so far, but there's no doubt there is a talented player there waiting to explode once again. A loan move to a side who have recently forked out a hefty amount of money on Solanke might not be the smartest move for him, but a temporary departure to get game time will be imperative if he wants to avoid his career hitting a roadblock. That's it for today's update. If you liked the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.